This is going to be an all signs from, it's part 2 because my phone ran out of battery. It's from Libra through to Pisces, and I need to get back in my flow. I panicked because I started playing Fortnite and then I was like, oh, I need to go back live. Yeah, I'll ask Spirit who's in near contact with your sign and why, and clarify, and then I'll get you some advice, okay? I've got the camera this angle because the desk is rectangular, so I hope it's not annoying. I'll try and like edit it or put at least timestamps on, you know, when it's finished processing. Yes, there's a part 1 where I did Aries through to Virgo. And then my phone was like 4%, so I've just had a pause. Okay. This is Dragon's Blood Sage. It's really good. It's the blood red sap from a tree. I can't remember what the tree's called now. It's like endangered though, so I thought, oh, maybe that's bad. But it's got healing properties. Oh, I think it's trees in Yemen, you know. Yeah. So then I felt bad. Okay. Spirit guides, universe and angels, please stand beside me and guide me for Libra's highest good. Who is in new contact with Libra and why, please? By the way, some people were asking about general readings. I could do those in the next live. I'll try and do those tomorrow. People were interested in finance. But this is like who's in new contact with you and why, so it tends to be love. Though it could be family. Ace of Cups reversed. Ooh. Someone who was in love with you. And they're not no more. Damn. Okay, what is it that this person likes or loved about Libra? I find your inner wisdom really attractive. They think you're an old soul. You're very intelligent, and of course you're an air sign. You're very balanced. You are the scales of justice, so you see both sides. You're always trying to avoid drama. You see both points of view. You try to be fair. You think things through. You're social. You are also ruled by Venus, the goddess of love and beauty, so you have good taste. You're very social, you're very attractive, magnetic. You're represented not only with the Justice, Major Arcana, but you are represented by the Empress. But they just think that you are very wise. You know what's right and wrong. You enjoy to be fair and you think things through and you analyse everything, okay? But you can get into analysis paralysis. You're not someone who's trivial or does things without, you know, considering, and you reflect a lot after things have happened as well. They find that really attractive, okay? You're a thinker as well as a doer. What's the nature of this connection, please? Oh. Worth waiting for divine timing as at work in your love life. Something about this connection, Libra, is fated. Maybe this person's going to come back around, or when you did meet them, it was for good reason. It was very profound. There was a lot to be learned from it. they'll never meet someone like you again. You know, sometimes people, and it's not their fault, they're just, the timing isn't right, and it doesn't make you worth any less. In fact, people will struggle to move on from those they meet that they feel are very intelligent, that are very honest. I think you're a very honest sign, and you just literally speak from the heart, and I think that's something you're very good at, is just, people know that you don't have hidden motives, you don't have hidden agendas, you're just being truthful. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Something about this was like ill-fated, it was poor timing. Why are they not in contact? And you know, sometimes when you point out people's flaws to them, or the healing that they haven't done, they don't really like it, they don't feel comfortable with it, and the only thing left to do is buzz off and do it. So that's possibly why. Gold digger. They want your money being used. They may have worried and misjudged you at the time and thought that you're wanting, you know, like a cozy billet, you're wanting to move in with them, like instant security. You might have been perceived as like financially, you know, unstable. However, they may have watched you from afar and like thought, shit, I got that one wrong. You know, because you're just like very independent, and you know, you may still be single, you know, with responsibilities, but you get them done. And you probably look good doing it, you know, and then you still got loads going on in your life, and it's like you're a very balanced, rounded kind of sign. And other people will find that quite intimidating, because maybe they stay at home, you know, they get the bills paid, but then they don't really have a big social life, or they get the bills paid, you know, and they go to the gym, but they don't seem to have a big friend circle. So I think you're just being generally admired for like, yeah, for balance. You have like a very rounded, well-rounded kind of lifestyle. You know how to work hard and be responsible. You know how to have fun and keep a big network of connections, you know, helpful connections, caring connections. You're very important to a lot of people. And they may have misjudged you, and that's why they kind of shied away from this. Let's get you some advice. To be honest, it may not even be anything to do with you. Like, if you have literally just been screwed over by someone, and everyone was like, oh, I could see it a mile off, like they were just using you for money. You know, like sometimes you just go, oh my God, is everyone going to be like that I meet? And it just like, you just like put a wall up, you know, and then it's unlucky because it's like the next person is you kind of thing, or something like that. Whoops, I keep splashing the cards. First light, beginning a new cycle. This person's coming back around. This person's coming back around because they realised they like screwed up. They misjudged you. You're a very fair and honest person. You don't expect anything but someone to meet you halfway. You're not looking for them to do 99% and you 1%. You're a fair and honest person, and they didn't really know you, you know? I don't do questions, but if it's something people would like, I'll consider it in the future. Okay, I'm not set up to do anything like that, money-wise, and my time is precious because I have a day job. I'm a full-time high school teacher. So I'll just do the readings that are planned, and then I'll have a think about, You can look at my about page if you want a personal reading. I do take questions. I've got an Etsy store. You just need to look at the about page and then I'll do it when I have the time. Okay, it's just, I don't want to hold up what I've planned. I'll do general readings, including finance, tomorrow in a live, okay? If you go to the about page, it has links to my Etsy store and you can ask questions and it'll have prices and all that. Spider spirit, make your dreams real. Oh my god, this is someone that you viewed as like, this is someone that you viewed as a dream partner. Like you thought they were like really good, like, I don't know why I want to say crop. You viewed them as like really high caliber, like someone to be with, like a smart match, like handsome, you know, beautiful, but also like a really great career, caring. Maybe you wanted a blended family, you know, like they had all the attributes that you were looking for. You were like, yes, on paper, this is like everything I want. They're coming back around because they misjudged you. Okay, so we will move on to Scorpio. Spider spirit, make your dreams come true. They've realised you're very intelligent. Okay, Scorpio. Who is in no contact with Scorpio and why? We've got a Knight of Pentacles. Wow, this combination came up for... Who did this come up for? This exact combination. I don't know why I'm shouting. But in this exact, like, you know, with the Knight of Pentacles there upright and the King of Swords reversed. Who just had this? Who just had this? The King of Swords reversed. Someone manipulative. It's coming back to me now. They don't want you to know. Oh, I think it might have been Cancer. Are you dealing with a Cancer? Or is a Cancer dealing with you? This is someone who's very manipulative. They actually dig you. They want to date you. But they'll make out... Like, a King of Swords is very intelligent. Swords is communication. It's facts. It's cerebral energy. It's logic. It's doing the research. It's planning. It's someone who's able to think on their feet, be a fantastic orator. They can spin. They're like a spin doctor. They can spin things the way that they want them to come across. But they actually like going like overtime, getting excited about you, but they're playing it cool. So air signs will always come across cold and factual. Like, I actually had an air sign say to me, like, apologies, as if we were, like, in a workplace. And, yeah, it was always, like, very businessy, like, the way that they would speak. And it's almost as if they were going to, like, handshake, you know, and it's like, why are you doing that? We sleep together. It was so weird. They kind of approach things as if it's like an interview, you know, when it's a date. So this is someone who's doing the most because they actually dig you. They want to invest. They haven't, you know, got to a point where you've had a relationship, but it's like they're pretending like they don't want you to know how much they like you. Okay. They don't want to reveal that like vulnerability about them. What is it that they really like about Scorpio? Could be an Aquarius or someone with placements, particularly Aquarius placements or Taurus placements. Thank you for being so patient with me. Yeah, they don't like to show their vulnerability at all. Whenever I see flowers, I think of you. Oh, that's cute. Whenever I see flowers, I think of you. What's the nature of this connection? Guys, if you want me to do personals or, you know, answer specific questions, you can go to my About page on the YouTube channel. If you go to my profile and go to the About section, there's links to my Etsy store. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. This person's going to take a while to warm up, Scorpio, but they actually like you a lot more than what they're letting on. Thank you for being so patient with me. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Whenever I see flowers, I think of you. That's beautiful. Why have they not been in touch? Moving. Change of residence, moving in with your partner. They might have a situation going on already. They could already be in a relationship. Or they could be in the middle of moving house or ready to move out from a person. They could be hoping to move in with you because we've got the Knight of Pentacles, which is investing in a future. It's something about needing to wait. I don't know why I'm saying it like wait. There's something about needing to wait and moving properties, moving in, moving out, moving. You could already be with someone. Get me some advice, please. Miracles. Expect the wondrous to emerge. They're going to offer something. They're going to make themselves available to you and they're going to want to invest in this. It's just a case of when more than if it's going to happen. They could have earth placements or air placements or both. Bat spirit, a rebirth is assured. Shut your mouth. And that's 5, which is the number of change. A rebirth is assured. Damn. Right, we'll go on to Sagittarius. Okay, Spirit, who is in no contact with Sagittarius and why? Who is in no contact with Sagittarius and why, please? The World reversed. See, the World upright is about closing a cycle. See, this is someone who you're currently... It's almost like something was about to end and it hasn't, or you could be in the process of closing something out with them, but it's not finished. It's definitely someone who you've had a strong connection with. Could be marriage or a very long-term relationship. What is it that they love or loved about you? Me and you equals power couple. They felt like you two really leveled up when you got together. they're proud of like what you've achieved materially. I don't know if that's good English or not. I feel like I've known you all my life, yet you are so mysterious. So you have your own shit going on. Like, you're not clingy. They felt like everything really bossed up. It was a period in your life where you properly like achieved, and you both like did well career-wise. You know, did up a house, had children together, something like this. They associate you with the high point in their career. I mean, Sagittarians are the archer, they are a hunter. They go out and they achieve their fire sign. They are unrelenting, you know, non-stop, go, 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 adventurous, social, very positive. You could both be like big characters. Honeymoon, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Yeah, like you know, like when you get married, like the honeymoon is like a real high point, isn't it? When you look back, you're like, oh, I remember our honeymoon, it was like this. You know, you both view each other as like perfect. It's like the golden age of your like marriage. That's what they kind of associate your time together with. It's very, very important and always will be. Even if they're being quiet now or not being themselves, nothing can really change like what's already been cultivated. Even if it ended, do you know what I mean? Like, you'd be held in very high regard. Move on. Someone is unavailable, a waste of time, it's over. They may have become emotionally unavailable to you. So even though you're cohabiting, you're like, what the fuck? It's like we're not even like in the same room. The connection may have just like alchemized into something different over the years, and like no one meant it to happen, it just kind of did. Of course, that doesn't undo everything that you've achieved together. And also, sometimes it's not anything you've done, but the person has, you know, their own issues. For any reason, really. Anything to do with them, their life, their childhood, their mental health, you know, their ego. Or people do not like it if their career is going down and yours is going up. They really do not like that. They really don't like that. Let's get you some advice. Overcoming obstacles. You can overcome anything. Spirit is letting you know, Sagittarius, that you can overcome anything, okay? Even the things that feel like they're just overfacing you. Grasshopper spirit, take a leap of faith. 3 is like a personal number of, it's a number of personal expansion. This could be closure. If you allow closure and you actively encourage it, there could be growth and expansion, like adventures that you just, you know, you could never know that before you actually do it, but things, I really don't like change, okay? And then sometimes things have changed and I've actually like ended up better off. And I never thought, it's not always the case, but it's just the way that we are sometimes. Like, we want things how they were because we can see it. We experienced it already. We know what we're dealing with. When something's an unknown, it's terrifying, you know, or it's just sad when something ends. But I strongly feel like this person has become, you probably still live with them, but they become like really like uncommunicative. And what can you really do with that? Do you know what I mean? There's always a reason when someone starts being like that. It doesn't take away from what was achieved. Nothing, you know, can undo that or make out like that didn't happen. That's not true. Some connections just do expire. That's just the way it is. After saying, you know, there's nothing more to be learned from that connection. Then why would you want to stay in it? You know, you could possibly grow and keep evolving, like with someone else, somewhere else, like. And sometimes if you stay together, it's okay, but it's kind of dull. And sometimes if you stay together, it goes really toxic and messed up. So I don't know. They seem like they've got a lot going on in their head, like. Okay, Capricorn. Spirit, who is in new contact with Capricorn and why, please? We've got the Five of Wands reversed. So someone who's being a peacekeeper. They don't want confrontation. They're avoiding confrontation. We've got the Hierophant. It's someone who's had so many harsh times that they've learned so much. They've become the teacher. They want to share their experiences with others in order to kind of like help them avoid making the same mistakes. It's a harsh way to learn, but most of us will only learn from experience by doing it and then going, okay, I get it now. Like, you can talk till you're blue in the face to your kids about stuff, but until they like just live it, they need to actually live it in order to like understand it. You know, and that's people's journeys. Like, why would you just skip to the end and try to go, this is everything I've learned, so don't go and live your life, just listen to what I'm saying. Like, no, they're going to learn experientially. This person has learned through experience a lot of lessons, and now they're just trying to walk on eggshells and keep the peace. That's why they're not in contact. There's someone who doesn't like drama. They've learnt not to throw petrol on the fire. What is it that they like or love about you? Your voice has a therapeutic effect on me. I could listen to you for hours. Yeah, you're not the trigger for them. They might just be closed off to love, or, you know, like someone who's had a lot of drama, so they just kind of want, like an easy time. Like, I don't want drama, so I'm not going to open myself up to love. They might just seem a bit nonchalant, but they think it's for the best kind of thing. But you're not the person that triggers them. They feel quite relaxed around you, actually. Like, they associate you with like good, relaxing times, like nothing stressful ever. Why haven't they been in touch then? Well, that's a lot of reasons. A lost loved one watches over you. So they feel like they're being guided by source to kind of follow their own path and like build up and follow their own trajectory for a while. And to be honest, that's no bad thing. That's a very brave person that chooses to walk alone. And yeah, usually you do that when you've had your fingers burnt messing with the wrong people a bit too much. You kind of go, do you know what? F everyone off, and I'm gonna like just do me for a while, you know, chase my own goals. Like, we become a really stronger version of ourselves when we do that. Yeah, they've been lied to. They've been lied to by a lot of people. These are the lessons. They've overcome a lot of challenges by themselves. They're going through a period of healing. Yeah, they've met a lot of people in their life with bad finances. They've been used for money before, wasted a lot of money on other people. They could have recently experienced a breakup or divorce, or they're not over a very major breakup or divorce, still healing from it. Intimacy, sexual chemistry, reminiscing. I think they've had a very good sex life. Not always with people that are very wholesome, sometimes with people that they love, you know, and adore. And they probably, when they do love, they love hard. So it's like, because I've been through all this, I'm just going to do me for a while. Okay? And that's what they're feeling divinely guided to do. They have very sound reasons for... They're just wanting calm. They want a quiet life for a while. Okay, there's been too much drama. What's the nature of this connection? Keep an open mind, heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. You're very different to anyone they've come across before, and they've obviously come across a lot of different kinds of people. But you could be from a different culture, a different age group, different religion. You might just be really calm, so like they don't mind interacting with you, but they're not necessarily pushing this to go anywhere. You could be at a distance. There could just be like literally practical reasons as well why they're not like pushing it forward, because this person wants a quiet life, they want an easy life. You know, long distance is tricky. Maybe you're quite open with one another, or you know, you like to kind of fantasize about hooking up, you know, like it's for some reason quite light to kind of think about it, but it doesn't get past daydream, you know. Let's get you some advice. Whoops. The candle's using up all my oxygen. Passion and pleasure. Savour your life. Miracles. Expect the wondrous to emerge. This could become something, you know. This could be like one of those slow burners where you feel like they're a bit of a cock tease, or like, yeah. Or they're like, you know, a fuck boy or something, and they're just like, you know, people who keep wriggling out of the net. And you're like, oh, you're just teasing me because you know I'm really attracted to you and we live really far away, or like, you know, we've got a really big age gap, or like, it's not really appropriate because it's in work, or you're a client, or something like this. Something about it is a bit taboo, and they've been through drama, so they're like, no, 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 no. But at some point, this could actually turn into something. Don't give up on it. You don't need to push it, but at some point, this could be a thing. And I'm not saying for how long, but it's kind of like a seize the day, you know, if an opportunity knocks, like, why not? Do you know what I mean? You can learn a lot from short-term and long-term connections. Every connection really is meant to teach you something. Whether it's just meant to be light and fun, or meant to teach you to put stronger boundaries between you and other people, or if it's meant to teach you there are good people out there that you should wait to invest in. You know, like, not everyone's a jerk, and you're meant to just have a beautiful connection with someone that makes you feel really cared for and precious, like, because I've had those. I've not had all bad ones. Oh, Scarab, Beetle, Spirit. Magic works through you. Yeah, you've got that certain something that this person, they can't help it, but they like it. They can't help it, but they like it. Hello. Okay, I'm going to go on to, where are we up to? Aquarius. All I'm saying is, guys, that could be a thing at some point. You think it's really, like, unlikely, and maybe it is, but there's a glimmer of hope there in the future. To be honest, you probably like them even more if they're just concentrating on themselves. It's very attractive. Okay, on to Aquarius. Spirit, who's in new contact with Aquarius and why, please? Who's in new contact with Aquarius? Ooh, someone you had a big argument with. Damn. If it wasn't a physical argument, it was a verbal one. And you keep clashing, and it caused arguments with other people as well. Like, this was a big disturbance in your life. What is it that this person really likes or loves about you? I like sleeping next to you. Oh. They actually, like, feel very... It's weird, because, look, we've got this energy of, like, aggression, passion, you know, feelings, like, being very intense, and then they feel really relaxed with you at the same time. So it could have been that this has been very, like, highs and lows, like, very... It's kind of oscillated up and down, you know, like... What they love and like about you is how they feel when they're sleeping next to you. So ultimately they feel safe with you, but at times they're incredibly pissed off with you. Does that make sense? Something you do pisses this person off, like, big style, and you have a banging argument and fall out, and then you don't speak for ages. Passion, when it boils over, turns into anger. So we do that when we really love someone, like, we can't stand falling out with them and we get really, really mad. Unfortunately, you're in a period of no contact. If they feel safe around you, why are they not in contact with you? Spirit, why is this person not in contact if they feel really safe and relaxed around this person? Water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So it's something to do with a water sign. Give me another one, please. Air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Cycles, Fate, karma, something ending, something beginning. Intimacy, manifest. You guys could be twin flames, you know. You could be twin flames, because if this is happening over and over and over again, you know, like when you have codependency or trauma bonding, and with twin flames, you have a runner chaser dynamic. So one person runs and the other person chases. I don't know, it's like the way flames dance. I always think of flames dancing, like when one flame goes that way, the other one gets sort of like drawn to it. They will keep running, and then a healthy person will stop chasing, and they'll be like, I'm not chasing after you. Are you joking? And then so they'll start to walk away, and then this person will be like, what, where are you going? And they'll chase them back. So you turn from being a runner into a chaser, and the chaser turns from being a chaser into being a runner. So each person is opposite in personality and behaviour, and the whole point of a twin flames connection is that you become more balanced. So you need to be more like the person that's running, and they need to be more like the person that's chasing, and that's how you heal each other. So twin flames are very intense, very much. You can't understand why you're so attracted to one another. You can't understand why you feel like you've always known one another when you've only just met. It's like intoxicating, because you just feel like two peas from a pod, yet you're barely ever together. You're mostly falling out with each other and not talking. Because you do opposite, like you're coming from opposite points of view. And when one person running, the other person running after them, like, I'm not running after you, you know, I'm gonna run. And then they start, you know, chasing, and it's like this weird dance that goes on like your entire lifetime. So it's intoxicating. You'll experience nothing like it, and it'll be off and on. It'll be cycles of the same stuff happening over and over, and it'll burn you out eventually. But my God, it's good when it's good. It's good when it's good. Intimacy, sexual chemistry, reminiscing. You don't forget stuff like this. It's so sexy. It's so intoxicating. Tell the universe exactly what you want. You manifest in each other. You get angry with each other, but you manifest in each other. This isn't over. This is like to be continued, ... Okay, this is a pause. Look at the bigger picture, because even when you think, yeah, but it's been X amount of weeks or X amount of months, it doesn't matter. This will be off and on. Oh, I need to get your advice, sorry. It'll be off and on for like till the end of your days. I told you every connection serves a purpose. There's lessons to be learned. And if you don't learn them in this lifetime, you'll be doomed to learn them in the next lifetime with them again. But it sure is good when it's good. It's like when you're apart from them, you can't stop thinking about them, like you're obsessed with them. Literally obsessed with them, and they'll be thinking about you as well. You have like a psychic connection. Like you can be not talking for like several months, but you kind of like know what they're thinking and why they're doing what they're doing, and they know the same with you. There's a lot of reflection goes on with twin flames. You're mostly reflecting and learning. What's your advice, please? What's your advice for Aquarius? Wait, I didn't get the nature of this connection. It's almost like Spirit's like, what are you doing? What's the nature of this connection, please? Told you. Codependency. Did I not say that? That was the first thing I said. You guys cannot be apart from one another. That's where all the passion comes from. It's where all the anger comes from. It's where all the clashing comes from. What's your advice? See, it's let me have the cards now. Fogged in, go slow and take time. You might be so set on your point of view and they're so set on their point of view because it's a lifetime's habit of running or a lifetime's habit of chasing and trying to like fix things and like be really loyal and make it work. It's not bad to be someone that runs, it's not bad to be someone that chases, but you're supposed to come together to learn the lesson not to chase and to learn the lesson not to run. And that's a profound connection. It's meaningful, it's life-changing. If you can both learn lessons from that, even if it takes a lifetime, you know, it isn't that worth doing it. Like, you'll be a better person afterwards. Sometimes we can't always see what these connections are about. Journey by moonlight, believe in magic. They're going to feel like your twin. They're going to feel like, you're just going to feel like you just go together, like yin and yang, but you're going to be mostly apart because you'll be pissed off with each other. But you tend to reflect and change for someone you really care about. So this is the good side of, it's the silver lining of a twin flames union. It's uncomfortable, it's messy, it's full of road bumps, but you become better people out of it eventually. Infinite abundance. Abundance is pouring into your life. Cleansing waters, purification activates vibrant life force. There's a lot of water here, isn't there? You've got magic and abundance. Go slow, take time. Get your vibrancy back. You know, so it's like settle yourself down. Let the fog clear. When you're seeing red, you get this like red mist, don't you? And you're so angry and you're so like, well, let it all dissipate. Okay, things will become clear. Do things to relax. When you let that cortisol dissolve, you can think straight and you give yourself time to see things from another person's point of view or another perspective. Sometimes you got like a lot of pressures in your external realities and see like, I can't deal with that right now. And then like some of those pass on and you're like more chilled and then you're like, oh my God, why was I like that with them? Or like, they shouldn't have been like that, but I kind of forgive them because I just miss them. And I guess they had the reasons. Like, sometimes you just become more understanding later on, or you've got more of a capacity to like be more sympathetic towards how someone's being, like more tolerant. It all depends on your intolerance, really. Your tolerance is a lot lower when you're under more pressure. Let's get an animal spirit. You got a lot of advice, I'll give you that. There's something to kind of understand here. There's something to become clear that hasn't become clear yet. And there's a lot of abundance to come, a lot of magic to come. It's a healing connection. It's going to heal and cleanse you. Porcupine spirit, time for beginner mind. Nightingale spirit, love is all around. Oh. You've got 4s in both of these, which are numbers of stability. Four and 1 and 5, which is a number of change. 12, which goes down to 3. So that's personal growth. Yeah, like you're going to grow a lot. You're going to reflect on the past. You're going to grow. You're going to heal. You're going to evolve. You'll be a better version of yourself, Aquarius, after this. And the same for your person. I'm getting abundance of love and health and money coming out the other side of this. whether that's together or, you know, continuing this twin flamed dance, like something about it's very like, it's triggering like you to evolve and grow as a person, and the same for them. Okay, finally, Pisces. I'll go back and timestamp these once they've finished processing. Oh dear, so tired. Tomorrow I'll do general, like, you know, love and finance, and if you're interested in like asking, you know, very specific questions, or you want a personal reading, you can go to my about page on my YouTube channel. There's an about page, and I have an Etsy store. To be honest, I don't think it's been getting any traffic because I don't really promote it. But yeah, if you want more personalised readings or you want to ask specific questions, you're very welcome to check out the about page. Okay, on to Pisces. Who is in no contact with Pisces and why, please? Who is in no contact with Pisces and why? Six of Wands reversed. Someone who... Right, Six of Wands upright is success, victory, recognition. It could be someone that felt unnoticed by you, or, you know, you rejected their advances, or they feel like they failed somehow. What is it that they love about Pisces? I daydream of our future together. Oh. What's the nature of this connection, please? Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Why is that? A daydream of our future together. If they had some kind of setback with their own finances, if they got a lot more outgoings and they just don't feel like they're doing as well as you, or they thought they'd be, you know, a level higher by now, or it feels like there's a power imbalance because they feel like embarrassed, really. They feel like a failure. And to be honest, even when you're just earning a tiny weeny bit more than someone else, they feel like a failure. Guys, I've already done predictions for 2025. They're on a live that you can find. If you go to the lives section, it's one of the most recent readings that I did. I did every sign, predictions for 2025, okay? I'll do general readings tomorrow. This person feels like a lack of recognition, like they don't earn, you know, like how some people are obsessed with earning the main wage, or they're happy for you to do well, but they want to do even better, because then they just get like that superiority complex where they get to be like, yes, I earn slightly more. It's very like ego based. It's very ego based. They may have been demoted or made part-time. They may have gone for a promotion and not got it, or they're having to, like, you know, take another year to complete a course that they thought they would have finished by now. Something is like making them feel like disempowered or embarrassed. they feel like it's their fault that you guys haven't like completed your like projects or your dreams yet. Why haven't they been in touch? An air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It could be another person, or it could be like they're just in their head. Like it's, you know, mental activity, like constant ruminating, fears, anxieties. Give me another one, please. They could be an air sign or have air placements. Mercury retrograde, electronic issues, communication issues, review, everything. They may have made a mistake and lost a lot of money, you know, with investments, or lost you guys a lot of money, you know, making some kind of bad move, bad investment, taking on an expensive loan, overspending. Honeymoon. Honeymoon phase, attending someone's wedding. Maybe they've been too like factual and logical about things, and they may have been too factual and logical about things, and you know, put off marriage or something like this because they're like, well, my finances aren't right, I need longer, or you know, it's going to cost X amount to have a big wedding and I want us to have a big wedding. You know, I want you to have the wedding of your dreams, like, or, you know, we should have this wedding, we should have this honeymoon. Maybe they suggested, you know, something like that and doing it really like low-key, small, you know, intimate, and like scaled it right down, and you didn't want it to be like that. But it's something, yeah, something's annoying about finances for them or their career. And it's affecting, like, you know, your like bigger like 10 of Cups picture. Let's get some advice. They love that you are so excited for a future with them. That's what they love about you, that you're always talking about the future, like having your dream life. You're very positive, you're very idealistic, you know, you are the dreamer, you're very watery, you get all carried away, and they love that you get happy like thinking about the future with them. And they feel really rubbish that they can't make that happen maybe as fast as you want or as big as you want. It's nothing, you know, I'm sure like you're not putting pressure because you're very, you know, much an empathetic sign. You're very psychic as well. You're the most intuitive sign out of all the zodiac signs. So I think you're highly sensitive to them. But they're just like, you know, when you go into like excited puppy mode about the future, I think they feel like, oh my God, like I'm actually pulling you down, or I'm delaying you, or I wanted to book this thing for you and I can't. You know, some people go on a round the world trip together for honeymoon, like maybe you've just got these really grandiose ideas together, like the two of you, and then they can't, there's some reason why they can't do it. I don't know, something like that. Navigating by the stars, follow your bliss. So your advice, Pisces, is to just keep being you. If this person is your bliss, then stay with it. Okay, things will sort themselves out. We're currently in a Mercury retrograde now. What do I want? Just do what makes you happy. You know, if you love someone and you do want a really big wedding, just wait. Don't have like a rubbishy one. Just wait. You've got all the time in the world, you know. it's about the person, isn't it? If the person's right and you're living your fantasy life already, then you don't need to like put pressure on yourselves about anything. Lion spirit, be generous of spirit. So it's just saying like, be understanding to this person, like understand that they feel rubbish, like say it's okay, I know you want, you know, I know you want things to work out, I know you want to be there for me or provide certain things, or I know you wanted to plan this particular trip or do this by a certain date. It's fine. Like, I love that about you, that you want to, you know, plan with me. And it's just saying like, be understanding, like I know you will be, and continue building your happiness, like the two of you, in whatever way you can. I'm so happy sometimes if I'm just like on the couch with my person, I'm happy. I don't need to be like, you know, in Cairo or like I don't need to be like in South Africa or Mexico. I'm exactly where I need to be on my couch with this person. That's what love's all about. And it's great to travel together, and it's great to have like really big goals. But we really do restrict ourselves with saying it has to be done by this date, or we'd really like it to be. You know, it can get competitive as well, and it just doesn't need to be. It really doesn't need to be. That's not what life's about. In fact, you should always make sure that you have a slush fund of money. You need to have savings, you know, for like when the worst happens, the unexpected happens. You've got nothing to prove to anyone, so it's you know, it's great to have these goals and ideas and stuff, but you know, you've got to go with the flow of life and the rhythms of life. And if there's economic crises or pandemics or this or that, you've got to adjust and adapt, you know, and the dreams have to fit into a 3D reality and a 3D time scale that's full of external realities that are going on. So yeah, let's bring ourselves back down to earth, and like it's fine. It's absolutely fine. Guys, I'm going to stop it there, but if I need to like get to bed soon and I've got work in the morning, but if you want a personal reading or a question or anything like that, you can go to my about page. I've got an Etsy store and I can do specific spreads or answer specific questions, but for now I'm going to switch off. Check out the other lives, because I've done the biggest lesson for all the signs from 2024. I've done predictions for 2025. I did, yeah, it's predictions for 2025 in love and finance. I did messages from loved ones that have passed for all the signs with my medium cards. There's loads of stuff, to be honest. I've done ones really, really far back, which are like, what's your spirit animal? Who were you in a previous life? So just have fun and scroll back. I haven't created playlists. I haven't got the time to do all that. Just have fun scrolling up. I don't know if you can search or you just have to scroll, but everything's in time order, to be honest. Alright, I'm going to turn off. Oh, take care and I'll see you in the next one.